Hey guys, it's your girl B back with another episode. So let's talk about it worldwide. I got my people here with me, my man Q.
What up, now?
My man Dash.
We here.
My girl Q. Hi. And we have a guest, Mr. 708 himself, Malcolm.
Yeah, how y'all doing?
Say what up to the people, Malcolm.
Oh, good.
You had a lot going on last week. You had a viral video, over 218 people, 1,000 people, and counting, watch a video of your establishment getting shut down. Now, that's hot topics right now because everybody wants to know why. Why did this happen?
It didn't happen because of the police department in Huntsville is labeling me as something that I'm not. Basically, they want you to be the same person as you used to be. Huntsville don't believe that you can change, It's as if you're manipulating them, and they, how would I say it? They want your business to be funneling certain things, and it's not happening. So, like I said, Huntsville is one of those places where you have to walk real light and be real polite if they right. Let me just say that.
So you said like the person you used to be. So can you explain for people who don't know the life that you used to live and the person that you are now, why you may feel like they're targeting you? Can you give us some context on your life, where you came from?
Well, yeah, I used to be a street guy. That comes with drugs or whatever. And I did 14 years in federal prison. But I'm no longer that guy, and I want, that part of my life is something that I've got past. I try to stay positive and do things this positive, so my son won't see me in the light of, oh, he was this guy, or my daughters won't see me like that. That ain't what I want to be known as a street guy.
Right.
I want to be known as a developer,
right,
in the community.
Right. You was explaining some of that on your live, the urban development. Can you explain some more of that so that some people who don't understand?
Well, in the city of Huntsville, they call, we have an urban development department. Mm-hmm. But I look at things a little different, and I guess, how God put you in a position where you kind of like forced to bring you out. Mm-hmm. And so when we're talking about urban development, the blacks in Huntsville is 8 entertainment districts. The blacks in Huntsville don't have one. Some people say we got one business, and I have one business in the entertainment district, and I have nothing against Catch 25, but I've never been in there and caught 25 people in there. So I don't want to be downing a business, but I'm talking about something of our own as far as we own the whole narrative, right, and the land, the business, the whole thing. In Huntsville, you can't show me 3 businesses that's black side by side, and we own the land and control the whole narrative. For the city to be getting this much government funding, we're not moving in the right direction. We're moving backwards. Right. So, urban development is what kind of like I would equate to what we call urban wear. So we've always been taught that urban usually is black. And on the north side of town in Huntsville, Alabama, the biggest restaurant we have is a 1-star Applebee's. And so if that's urban development, we in trouble in 2025. So since they brought me out, I want to speak about urban development and how do we move forward from getting what the city provides for the south end of town, the north end, the west end of town of 72, and what they're also doing up 231, 431 on the north end of town, which ain't the north side, you know. So that's Meridianville side. They're developing those sides. How did you skip the north side and go to Meridianville? So it's just a lot to be explained, you know. We got a mayor that's been in there for 18 years or so. And if you got all these ideas, they missed our side of town.
Right, where's the development in the north side?
Where's the development in the north side?
So I have a question because I'm not from here. So North Huntsville, is that predominantly
black
population?
Yes.
Okay.
Always has been.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're running the prices up for the real estate and rent to where the blacks are almost having to move to Fayetteville, Tennessee to afford anything.
Now, I want to ask your opinion on that because I've noticed just in 4 short years since I've been here, they are pushing the blacks out towards the counties.
It's by design.
Okay.
You know, they really call it urban development, but it's really regentrification.
Definitely.
So you got to understand, you know, right there in, they call this downtown by the hospital district, whatever that's called. I don't know. You call it downtown.
Right.
But that used to be one of the biggest projects also in the city of Huntsville.
Council Court.
And it was called Council Court.
Right.
So when they did the regentrification, they gave us nothing. So if you call that urban development, you know, to go in an area where people look at you like you're not even supposed to be there.
Okay.
So, like I'm saying, we haven't had any urban development.
True.
We've had 3 different kinds or 4 different kinds of development. We've had European development. We've had Pakistan development, Indian development, and Asian development. We haven't had any black development. You have to understand this narrative. You know, I don't want to talk much about 708.
Right.
708 is 708.
Right.
It's a staple within this neighborhood. It's always been a business since 1956 since it started. So some type of black business.
Okay.
So it has history. But what I'm trying to tell you is we used to take pride in service. And what I mean by service, we've always, as blacks, worked in some type of service sector. You either cleaned the white folks' house, or you cooked for them, or you kept their kids. So we've moved out of the sectors that we was in that pay money.
Right.
You know, think about it. Every corner, there's a Mexican restaurant. Every gas station is a Mexican food truck.
I agree.
Every corner, there's an Asian chicken goal. You got your Andes, the juicy crab, American Deli, A-Town. These are Asian establishments. They're not black establishments.
MK Wings.
So those are Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Where is the black man in a city that's developing on urban development?
That is so true.
So what I'm saying is, if we're gonna move the needle, black people gotta stop being offensive when a black person open up another soul food restaurant.
Right.
You know, because we don't say anything about the Asians and the Mexicans being on every corner, but we'll say something about, oh, that soul food place too close to that one.
Yeah.
They on every corner. They're not caring about that.
True.
Certain people like certain things.
Right.
Everybody not gonna like your soul food. Everybody ain't gonna like my wings.
Right.
Everybody don't like my fish.
Right.
But we all should have an iron in the fire. It doesn't matter. And so that's what we got to get out of this competitive mode of theirs better than mine. We don't have much. We shouldn't be competing against one another.
I agree with that.
So, like I say, urban development is not happening here. And it's called regentrification, and they've named it urban development.
Okay.
All right, something's picking up feedback. Yeah,
I hear it.
Where?
the mic's on.
You think because they too close?
Train.
Oh, the train.
What is them?
Okay.
What
I
them?
hear it. Wait.
The real diamonds we doing.
We better not be no more tonight doing that.
The diamonds, baby. The real diamonds, boy.
So you didn't hear him?
Well, I wouldn't even move my
Okay.
neck though, so it shouldn't have been moving at all.
That was so good.
Oh,
I don't hear it right.
I'm
Gosh,
a
you're
good
good.
guy. I'm a good guy.
Okay. I was hearing it a little bit, the static.
You was?
I
From
feel
here.
it.
I
I was here.
Probably,
Thank you.
but I also been hearing like the feedback or whatever, like when y'all kind of get just one person's part. But right now, I don't hear nothing. None of y'all talk.
Gotcha.
I think we good.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm here.
Now
I
you're
heard it.
So is it every time somebody's
Maybe me
speaking?
and yours aren't too close.
No,
Or maybe it's your
okay.
Yes.
Just
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I was thinking. I'm in between, so yeah.
Yeah, feedback is free.
That's what it is. Y'all right by each other.
I heard somebody take a deep breath.
Me.
Okay.
We'll try.
Yeah.
I think we.
Come on now.
Because now we gotta edit this.
Okay, we're good.
Are we good? Everybody sounds great? No staticking?
No static,
Everybody
no
speak?
feedback.
I sound good. Still can hear me?
Okay.
All good.
Okay. So as far as everything that happened with 708, you say you're not even really focused on 708. So what's your next move? What's your mindset on next?
We'll fight to get the family business back open, you know, and we'll move forward. You know, if we don't get back open, we transition. You know what I mean? That's what we do in life.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a black person that just don't know how to. We've been down so long, transitioning to us just ain't that hard.
Right.
Second nature.
Right.
Yeah, like you know when you've become accustomed to the European doing you a certain way, man, it's like, okay, you expect this.
Mhm.
You know, when people see you doing too well, they always got something to say
Absolutely.
or something to try to stop it, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, so you just be prepared, man, and you keep moving forward. You can't get discouraged, man. One thing about me, man, at 51, I don't need much.
Right.
You know, the thing about other people is I really lived the life when I was in the streets. So, you know, trying to impress someone from like now,
It's like
I've been there, done that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just want my family to be comfortable. When I'm gone, I want to be remembered to say, hey, my granddaddy, my daddy, he did what he was supposed to do. He handled his business. Because I'm carrying on the legacy of my Uncle Ernest. And why I fight so hard is because I made my Uncle Ernest a promise. He asked me, when you get this corner, you don't give it to no European or no Indian.
Yeah.
So I'm standing on business for a black man
Right.
who sacrificed so much right here in this neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're doing that. You are, because the way I feel like they are targeting you, even watching the live, I felt like them putting the chains on the door. And you made a post today and you felt like you was being chained. And it hit home for a lot of people because it's like, this happened and so many things has happened to a lot of black men, which are successful black men. And it's so unfortunate. And it's like, what can we do? Now, I know you saw on the live that you want people to show up downtown.
Yes, September 25th, 5:30, downtown's city council building. I don't want us to be irate, you know, and out of order. I pray that we dress, you know what I mean, to show people that we're not savages.
Right.
I know that they look at us as savages.
Animals.
You know, as animals, you know, and in certain ways they're right. My own people destroyed what I had going on.
Absolutely.
And the thing about it is, they was waiting on that.
Mm-hmm.
They wait on us to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come in and stick the knife in you and turn it. But most of our people stuck the knife in you.
Right.
So, like I said, man, we got to start doing better. Like when we're out in public, our parents did not raise us to act like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, people got to understand you're a direct reflection of your parents.
Yeah.
And so if you're acting a donkey, that means your parents a horse. So we don't need you trying to destroy things, you know? And that's the problem, man. You know, we got to act better. We got to do better, you know, especially at our places.
Right.
You know, you got to be on your best behavior when you're at our places.
Right.
You know, hey, I don't know what you do, because when you go over there, we never hear about you acting out in their places.
Absolutely. They know where to act. How to act.
But when you come to our places, you're on 1,000. And that's something that has to change, man. We got to get better with that, you know?
But it seems like they know that, but nobody wants to do that. They want to stay stagnated. They're content with how things are. Right now, they're like, oh, yeah, 708 is closed, but it'll be back open.
Yeah.
And they're going to be right back.
Those are the coming.
And I personally feel like the same people that's in there that's making posts about 708 being closed, y'all should be the first ones downtown. The first ones there.
With some sense and presentable clothing, though.
With some sense. I don't care what you got on.
With some sense, for sure.
Well, you know, it's on the 708 post that you got to call down there and give your address and to speak. You get 3 minutes to get up and speak. You know what I mean? I pray that you will put some thought in it, because I don't really want you to just talk about 708. I'm not saying
Right.
I want you to talk about
your community.
Your community. You know, you got to ask Mr. I'm going to be very respectful. You got to ask Mayor Battle about what are his plans for the North Side. Because one thing I've noticed about this government that we have in Huntsville, they don't have any plans for you. The only thing they have for you is to shut you down. So they have no solutions. You know, we're usually looking for solutions. Mayor Battle and them don't have any solutions. And like I said once before, eating at G's Kitchen don't make you earn.
Right.
It's a lot of other black restaurants. If he felt that we was out of order, why you the mayor? Pop in.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Malcolm, let's me and you have a talk. Because I feel I'm just as intelligent as the mayor. I just don't got the complexion for the connection.
I like how you put that.
Exactly right.
I like how you put that.
You know?
That is the truth. Because if you can go sit down at G's and eat with the people, why can't you come and sit down at 708 and eat with the people?
And you don't, your police officers don't come in there. You know, it's a narrative that we hate the police. Man, we have nothing against the police. We was hiring the police. Mm-hmm. You know, they took the police from us. Yeah, so we have nothing against the police.
Why do you feel like they're targeting you, though? Like, because I just don't understand. You're so successful and you turned your life around, like, completely 360. Just so you don't end up back in the same situation and be a statistic. And they still treating you as if you're still a criminal.
But that's what it is. Let me think real quick, brother. I think that's really what it is, though. That's the reason for the target. It's because of where he came from, what he's been, what he's been, and what he's can't overcome. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. People, you know, other colors hate the most. Yeah. Is to see somebody that came from the ground, come out the dirt, get out the dirt. Now he's standing on his own 2 feet. Oh, now he's flying.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't supposed to.
Yep.
I had a silver spoon in my mouth and I'm not flying.
Right.
I'm still riding around in my car. How he flying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they don't like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they hate for you to be on another level than them or the same level as them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's where their target is coming from. You know, he's doing everything the right way. Okay, let's find something to say he ain't doing everything the right way.
Yeah.
Or the first time somebody mess up or do something, oh, let's snatch the rug from up under him. Let's bring him back down to the dirt. You know, and that's how they do a lot of us. Not just cause it's my family, y'all. Not just my family, but a lot of black men, period.
Yeah.
You know, they wait for their first chance that they can get you to tie you back down, to hold you down, so you can't move. They want to put you in a position or a predicament that make you break.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't understand us. We stronger than that.
Stronger than that.
We don't break as easy as they think we do.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we bend, break, we right back. I mean, I've been broke before. I put myself back together.
Right.
You know, I way past bent. So what I'm saying is they hate that about us, though. And we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep being strong. We're going to keep looking out for each other. And teamwork made the dream work. If you ain't close, if you don't get close and stay close to your people and your family, I mean, anything can separate you.
Anything can
And so that's why it's important to come to this meeting this Thursday and just show you support, even if you ain't talking, just to show you support. Just believe in something else outside of yourself and show that, you know, you want to support this man in our city, the black people in the city. That's what it's all about.
Even if you don't want to support him, come and support yourself. Because like you said, this is our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we're responsible for it.
Absolutely.
So we got to show up in force, let everybody know. I mean, just voice whatever opinion you got. Even if you don't want to speak, like you said, just show up. You got to show up for Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, show up and get in free for the club.
That's right about that. You got
show up for free grill plates.
So it's like, this is something that's important, you know.
But you got to
look
remember
for the bad part of everybody. Y'all want people to be out here crashing out doing crazy stuff. We older now, so I mean, somebody got to fight.
And you got to remember though that, you know, even when Tupac was on the, you know, each one teach one, they don't want us to learn how to survive without them. You know, a lot of what they teach is dependency upon them. You know, even with public housing, you got to think about something. I was in prison. I want you to understand something. And we got to get out of this concept. It was 4 murders in, what's this right over here? This project right over here? Bedford Garden. So it was 4 murders in 4 months. The police is worried about 7 or 8 controlling their violence, and they can't even control their violence in their Huntsville Housing Authority. Mm-hmm. We're talking about 4 murders, 4 months, and they on curfew. So what you're telling me is you can't do a job, but you want me to do a better job than you. Your job is worse than mine. So what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, that's public housing. They got you in a curfew situation. They want to tear Northwood down and build you some housing. Let me explain something to you what housing is. When I was in prison, you know what they called that? Being housed.
Yeah, for sure.
So we've fallen under a concept that we want them to house us. Mm-hmm. So it's like being in prison in the free world.
Yeah.
Who wants to live in a community where you can be put on curfew?
Right.
If 10 people get killed on the south end or the west end right now, they ain't locking down a damn thing. Yeah. They just dead.
Yeah.
So why would you want to be in a situation where they're treating you like you're in prison?
Yeah. So
we got a few suggestions though, and I hope the urban development, you know, department or the regentrification department, they don't call it we get some black, movement around here as far as black development, black urban development. We're going to put some black on the front of it because everybody else is getting their development. Yeah. From Research Boulevard, Research 72, 565 to You know, the other night I went to J. Alexander's.
Mm-hmm.
When you get off that loop at J. Alexander's, I just want y'all to see how nice it is.
So nice.
These people got a hotel in their community.
Mm-hmm.
They got thriving businesses.
Restaurant after restaurant.
Yeah. You know, the Patels got Five Guys. You got their hotel.
Oh, is that the Patels?
Yeah, Five Guys and Prohibition, the Patels.
Okay.
Yeah, those are Patels. Yeah, Super Chicks.
I didn't know.
All this. I told you the Indians. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
Patel.
Yeah. The ones just video, they ain't got nothing. Like black man, you know.
That's crazy.
But see, now you got us started because the conversation got to be had.
It needs to be had. I agree.
That's why I say, well, Mr. Battle, can you slow down over there and come over here and work with us a little bit?
Right.
We need a little bit of that gumbo that you giving everybody else. You know, we don't just need a 7-way. We need a strip of business that we own. Grocery stores, bank. We want our own comedy club. I've never been to the one down there. There's certain things that we want.
Yeah.
That you know, now that we got a good city councilwoman, let's talk about it.
What's her name?
Michelle Watkins. But let's have the conversation because, you know, the churches want to get behind, you know, and, you know, let's see where the church is at, you know. We don't like clubs. We'd rather go see a little comedy and go home, some jazz or something.
Nice restaurant.
Yeah, nice restaurant. You know, we want fresh produce and you know what I mean? I got a few ideas.
You do?
Yeah, I got a few ideas. I'm a thinking man. The minister said a man must always remain a thinking man.
Yeah.
In any situation you in. You know, so let's do what we gotta do. Let's get positive around here.
Right.
Because I was playing the background, but now y'all done brought me out, you know, since 708 closed, I ain't got nothing else to do.
I believe this was needed. I mean,
you know?
I do feel like this
was needed. I hate 708.
Take my grass off.
But needed.
Man, open up, man.
They need you down there.
But the community is not just mad about, they mad about the food. As far as 708 closing, maybe. You still want to stick with the restaurant, right? Because you did go, you was in prison. Mm-hmm. You studied for restaurant management, right? Can you get into the people, let the people know how you got into that?
Well, you know, while I was in prison, I did a lot of reading, you know what I mean? So I was trying to find something to be able to, the wages. You know what I mean? You know, when you hustling, you know, your wages is here. So you're trying to be able to abstain a certain way of living. And so when I was in prison, I started reading about food. And I seen, you know, that, you know, culinary arts and different things of, you know, how you put food. Food is very, very, what I would say is high end when you're talking about pay. You know what I mean? So, you know, it was a guy that was a CO, and he came to me. He was just like, hey man, I'm finna do he was finna do like a class for us. And he did the culinary arts class. I took the class at Yazoo, Mississippi. And I fell in love with food. You know, I began to be a foodie. You know what I mean? We had people from the outside come in on special events and we would cook for them. And, you know, we would serve. And he started explaining to us that he make more money catering than he do at his job. I was like, damn, you make more money catering than you do at your federal job? I was like, yeah. And so he started teaching us about the food. So while I was at Yazoo, I got a restaurant management associate's degree. Yeah. And that's when I fell in love with food. So that's how I got to where I am now, you know what I mean, about learning about food.
How long did it take you to get your degree while you were in there?
It was like a 2-year course. It's associate. Yeah, but you know, when you're in prison, man, you gotta remember something. When people come out and they're worse off than when they went in, that just shows you the type of people that they was around while they was in. Because everybody not acting like that in prison.
Right.
You got some people that's into church. You got some people that's into Muslim things. You know, the next day Islam, Sunni Muslims. And then you got people that, do Buddhist stuff and meditate, So when a person come out, you kind of can see what they was around. And I do want you to remember the state and the federal prison is two different whole entities. Been to both. Only stayed in the state for 9 months, but I call it the Sodom and Gomorrah of prisons.
Why you call it that?
Shit, because they fucking down there each other. Big difference. The feds, all that is hidden. It's not out in the open. You know what I mean? You got to be with the bullshit in the feds. You know what I'm saying? In the state, though, it's everywhere. You know what I mean? So, and the caliber of people in the feds is different. Being on both sides. I was locked up with Bernie Evers. He was like the dude over Microcom or something like that. Not Bernie Evers. That was the guy out of that was locked up in Carolina. But I'm saying the guy that
was he black?
No, he wasn't black.
I'm just gonna say the CO.
Oh, the CO was black. Definitely. He was a man of color that wanted us to win. Yazoo, Mississippi. I can't remember the guy's name, man. But he probably don't realize how much of a bigger impact he had on my life. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to you.
Yeah. So, and I'm pretty sure if he ever see this video,
it's for him. Shout out to you.
Shout out.
Number love, man.
To you.
I got out and did what I said what you taught us to do.
Right.
Yeah, man. So.
And that's big. They should recognize that, like you said earlier, they don't really believe it's a rehabilitation system, but everybody is not in there on games and BS. Some people actually take that time. I mean, 14 years, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something. A person taught me when I first failed, I was having it hard.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got a little money while you're in prison, you try to control the street. You still try to control it because you got a person that moved for you because you bred it up. Right. And so for the first 5 years, I tried to control the street. It took an old man to come to me and say, hey, man, you're going to have to let that street shit go. And when I began to let the street shit go, like, hey, man, I need to work on me.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Prison, when you go to prison, you need to start working on you.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go back. That's why the recidivism rate is so high. They not working on them.
Yeah.
You trying to be cool. I told myself when I got to prison, I ain't going to the basketball court because my dreams of being like Michael Jordan was over. So I played no sports. But Carl Burns used to tell us when we was at the USP, he used to let us know, hey, we was on the East Coast, so you got a lot of DC boys there, and DC boys, they came in a car. So if me and Quincy got into it, and he with the DC clique, I got to go and beat Quincy up. Because if I don't, it's 50 of them on me. So he taught us not to play games.
Right.
So we took the games out and we read books.
I like that.
We bounced ideas like what we was gonna do when we came home, And
so you did that.
And I did that, you know what I'm saying? That's what I did. I don't see myself working for nobody, man. I find it hard. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just hard for me just to adhere to what someone else want to do. Maybe you can chime in. Don't go to sleep.
No, man. You know what? This is one of the shows that really, I love listening to.
Yeah.
Because, I like to have somebody on the panel that's just as intelligent as I am.
What you mean by that?
I mean, all you guys are intelligent. I mean, dark-skinned black man intelligent. My cousin that he's intelligent too. I mean, all you ladies are very intelligent. I love y'all. But I'm just saying, a lot of times I got a lot of good views, but it's good to sit back and just listen to good views sometimes.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what I'm doing today. Yeah, I'm sucking it in, and I don't want to work for nobody neither. We got the same type of mentality our whole family does. We got a lot of business owners in our family. We came from business owners. So, so that's how it is, and that's how we're going to always be. But, I'm just listening, hearing the game, and just sucking it all in, You're never too old to learn.
It's motivating the people.
Motivation, a lot of motivation. I love motivating. I love hearing motivation. So it's a good section tonight. So
we really want to get you the spotlight, cause
I'm gonna chill.
We got some stuff going on. We wanted you to be able to get your.
When I first came home, man, I was on some, like me and Cuz used to tell anybody who come up with an idea around us, we were willing to give $5 grand. We gonna start you off. Nobody would come up with no idea.
What? Do you think they were scared, or do you think they were naive to not know, or what do you think?
Well, the $5 grand was the initial.
Right.
If you move,
something back.
All you gotta do is move. You gotta show us
that you can do something.
If you would have went out and just picked the equipment and we on board with you. If you need us to go to work with you, we go to work with you.
So what do you think stopped the people once y'all put it out there that y'all were willing to invest? Do you think it was because they lacked motivation, or they were just naive to maybe I could do this, or what?
I started looking at a lot of people, they not ready. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times you have to have the knowledge. You know what I mean? A lot of people afraid to jump out there. With this restaurant stuff, man, I wasn't afraid to jump out there. I worked 3 jobs. People don't understand with 708. I was a street sweeper. I delivered FedEx package. And I did valet living, picking up trash at night from people high-end apartments. I got 1 credit card that started 708. 1. When I came home, I know before I went to prison, I was $1 million nigga. I don't care what nobody said.
Yeah.
I know. I came home to zilch. Nothing. This shit was bottom end, man. Everything I got, I earned. You know what I'm saying? I used to run the credit card up, come back. Now, I did have a couple of people that gave me a jug, Bug. A couple of people gave me a jug. Shit, I took that jug, the same 5,000 we was offering them. I took that jug and made the jug happen. Yeah, but you gotta believe in your campaign. Shit, that's what you gotta do.
But also going back to what you said earlier, though, you have to have a plan. Nobody's not gonna give you no money if you ain't got no plan.
That's right.
You gotta execute it. You gotta take steps to make that plan happen. So most definitely, that's what they didn't have when y'all was offering that money. You have a plan.
Nobody had their outline, their business.
You gotta have a plan.
But somebody gotta teach you though.
But you gotta be willing to learn. Some people are just naive. I think a lot of times, especially in our community, they don't have the extra push, or they don't have nobody walking around to say, oh, well, you should check this program out. Oh, this program is for free. You should go take these courses for free. We lack that in our community so bad.
Well, you're very correct, but I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these dudes don't have patience.
Okay.
We live under the Jehovah complex, and I was taught that in the drug program. I want what I want when I want.
Yeah.
And that's now. I don't want to wait. Nobody wants to wait on anything. Everybody thinks it's immediate gratification. It doesn't happen like that. Life ain't like that. So it's like, get rich and die tomorrow then.
Yeah.
No, it ain't how it happens.
Yeah.
It's over time.
Yeah.
You keep going. You keep going. You keep going. And everybody afraid of just being patient and moving forward.
Keep going.
Yeah, we live in a
They want it today.
microwave society.
You know, that's the
They
same
want it
reason
quick
why
and-
people rob, steal, kill.
Yeah.
And that's what we in life, man. We got to tell the truth. And it's okay if it takes 10 years for you to get where you're going.
Right.
But start.
Keep going.
No, start.
You have to start.
These people are afraid to start. You gotta start.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
Shit. Just because you got a push more today don't mean you won't have a ride or more in the week.
You're right.
That could be your mother.
That's right.
But they don't want to do that. Shit, I had one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it is everybody wants everything right now.
Yeah.
Life don't work like
It
that.
don't work like that.
I ain't never seen it work like that.
And what they say, nothing worth having is easy.
How long did it take you to get 708 to the point where it is
Now.
today?
Man, I don't know, man. We kind of like, well, I hear people talk about morphing. We kind of morphed. Like,
You posted a picture. You posted a picture on your Facebook from the store.
yeah,
Like what it looks like now.
yeah.
It's a whole nother, it looks completely different.
But that's incredible.
We kind of morphed. It was like quick. It was like, but then we had some good guys. Like all the guys that was older on the slab, they had skills. So they started helping us do different stuff. We was paying them, but it just was at cost. You know what I'm saying? And so the building came together like bam, bam, bam. And then people would come and work at night. We would sit up there and chill.
Mm-hmm.
Just putting it together, man.
And
It kind of morphed. You know, we had COVID. So all the clubs shut down.
and y'all still was serving food.
708 was
You
still
was pulling up, dropping off food delivery. Forget DoorDash.
Yeah.
We didn't need DoorDash.
We was in the building. You know what
That
I'm
was,
saying?
yeah, that was
So-
definitely
so-
a big one.
So 708, we worked. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think that's what a lot with these people bothering us. They don't understand that we really work.
Yeah.
And they think it's a given, you know? And drugs ain't where it's at.
Right, you
You
passed
know,
that.
I'm past that. You know, I hurt my people
By doing that.
by
Right.
doing that. I don't do that no more, you know what I'm saying? So we're in a better space, man. You know what I mean? You almost can do anything now and make it. I'm gonna be honest with you. As far as the service sector,
Mm-hmm.
that's our segment. It's because nobody look how hard it is for people to find workers. So if you doing this, you ain't gotta worry about no competition.
Right.
How many people is trying to compete against you? You know what I mean? So
That's true. That is true.
man, there ain't much competition out there. You know?
I definitely commend you for the
Thank you.
things that you are doing for your community. You know, I feel like you was the product of your environment, and now you're giving back to your environment. You understand? And a lot of, I'm talking about celebrities. A lot of celebrities don't even do that. Give back to where they come from,
Yeah.
and they got way more money. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be giving back and they taking from you, it's hard to watch that. Like to see them put the chains on the door on their live was like, what the fuck? What are you even doing this for? Why do you need 30 cars out here? Why do you need all y'all police out here to prove what point?
Scared.
Yeah. Scared?
I'm glad you said it.
Apply fear. You
He's a
know what I'm
gorilla.
saying? 'Cause you can try to apply fear. You know, but, but that's why we need to come in numbers on Thursday.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we can't allow
I
him to
want to
be
say
there by
something so
himself.
bad, but
They
I
want
don't
to
know
make
if
it. They
it's
want
out
to
of
make it a public.
You can say what you want to say. This is a safe
I say I don't
space.
shit all the time.
Okay, let's talk about it. This is a safe space. You can say what you want to say.
I just want to know if it will remind you of anything. They came in a sheet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was no different. You know what I mean? Now they don't have to wear a sheet because they got a silver
Badge.
bag on
Oh,
it.
They have a
They
bag.
don't have to.
And they got the people, the big people back
still wear
But
sheets.
I do want to say this.
Hanging people in trees.
I do want to say this.
Yeah.
I've never seen a black man in the KKK until the other day.
Oh, did you?
And
Where?
stood
Where?
right in front of that damn man on that recording.
On the live, the black officer.
Yes, he stood.
That was
in
wild.
front of that man.
I've never
So I
seen
couldn't record it, and I just couldn't believe that.
You know,
Yeah.
he's the one that like to
You're
see
the
that
only
show
black
out.
man out here.
You
The
know,
only
they got
clown
the show
down
out in
here on
front of
the
the
opposite
massa.
side.
You showed you was a clown because you could have just
Yeah,
sat.
you was a
You
clown.
could have stood where you
You could have
was.
just stayed in position.
Don't even say nothing because you are doing
But
your
you
job.
moved
But you
before the
moved,
other white
Sarah.
men
Ain't
moved.
nobody else moved but you.
That was crazy.
That's
All
my
right, Uncle
boss.
Tom.
That's my boss.
You
You
give
can't put my
it's
boss.
giving James out.
But can we lighten the mood?
Yes.
Easy. The people fucking love you. Okay.
We do.
I laugh
I
and I
love the
giggle.
people.
Hey,
But
listen,
I
all
want
the
to collect
videos,
Comments.
all the videos.
The
we see,
708
the
love.
708
Did you
video.
see it on Instagram?
I
We
did.
love
You had a whole train of
You
videos.
got a whole hashtag.
Yes. 708. We love 708. A whole train of videos.
I
Hashtag
love 708 too.
Yeah.
All we wanted to create was a comfortable place for people to come out
yeah.
and enjoy 708. You know what I mean? You can be you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I frequent bars, you know, to get different ideas.
Mhm.
And then, you know, it's 5 of us in there and we say, good shot! Who finna shoot? So I felt like we needed our own because kind of like we're a little bit loud,
Yeah.
you know. And once again, like I say, we still having trouble because we got a bar called 17s downtown that black men can't even get in. And black women have
Depending
the
how
time.
you
And
look
I
as a
know
woman,
they
you
got
can't get in.
complaints. I know they've got
Yeah.
complaints.
And they haven't been shut down.
Yeah.
I don't believe they got any complaints.
It ain't for
They
us.
have complaints. You don't think black people
Nah,
complain
but
on
we
No.
complain to each other.
Yeah, you right.
Man,
you
nobody
right.
went downtown.
Nobody
downtown saying nothing.
Protested or what
they
that
may
man
have
said,
ripped
this and
it.
that.
It may have went downtown, but they probably didn't see it through. They probably put it right in the shredder.
Yeah.
Well, on a lighter note,
Because a lot of times
The thing about it is you have the right to say who you want to come in your establishment.
absolutely. You
I
do.
agree.
But you never.
What I'm trying to tell you is that's the pretense they work on because it's law. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you don't want no
Yeah.
black people.
They don't want
Well,
that in there.
No, they don't want.
They don't want Damon impregnating
That's a
Peggy.
quota.
So the
That's
quota,
right.
certain
That's
quota.
right.
Like you
That's
can have
right.
so many black men come in, but after that 11th black man come in, hey, listen,
That's
the pants too baggy, the shoes red. You got a hat on backwards.
Wow.
One time I went there and said, "Man, you got too much jewelry on." What? Too much jewelry? I came back and said, "Yeah, man, your pants too big." They too big.
They don't want
No,
big
your
skin.
short shorts was too short.
What is that? But short shorts? What is that?
These ain't shorts
Now
too
your
long.
shorts too long.
Shorts too long.
Me and Quincy, one lady said your shorts too long. Man, these polos.
Man, I don't want
These polo khakis, ain't no way these shorts too long, man. I'm talking about they on that shit.
Yeah, he had on
They on that
short
shit.
with the
As a kid, I was like,
16
fuck 17s.
Yeah.
All right,
Couldn't
motherfucker.
get in.
I haven't been to 17 since
That's
09.
crazy.
Like,
No,
Yeah, I don't even go.
I
over
knew
there.
then I
Crazy
was
work. You got red on your shoes.
Joe, they said it is the
He pointed to the
anything.
jump man on the Jordan.
That's
You got
crazy.
red on your shoes. It's gang colors. We can't let you in.
Those because
That's
those
so
people
sad.
are so racist.
That's really sad, though. That's really sad.
No, we,
And the black people is the ones who want to be down
They
there
let
spending all
certain black
that
guys
money.
in.
Because
You
why
look
y'all
nerdy,
want to be
But
down
do
there?
y'all
like
understand
different
there used
places.
to be black club?
There used to be a black
17?
yeah, you did.
Oh wow, really?
But none of the black owners
Michael
could
Jordan
never
was
get liquor license. They would let them.
They
drink.
wouldn't give it to them.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Wow.
My homeboy used to have a coupe, and they told him that blacks bust too many bottles and piss everywhere downtown.
Oh my. What?
I know he's
Yeah.
damn lying.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But now it's predominantly white clubs, and you have 100 police out there in the street.
100 police
Every
block
weekend
dog.
night.
They busy everywhere.
And they watch fights.
And they don't patrol because my car got hit down there and nobody seen nothing with all the cops. Nobody saw nothing.
We can't get a couple of cop cars, but they got a whole police force down there.
No, we can't be playing. You know, it's free for them.
It's free for them.
That's
Yeah,
that
you
big.
gotta pay.
When you said that,
And it's $50 an hour for us.
Yeah.
are you serious?
Yeah,
Each
most
cop,
definitely.
$50
Each
an
cop.
hour.
What?
When we pay the police to be outside, it's $50 an hour.
Yep.
I noticed when you, because I shared the live
Per
with
cop. Per cop. Yeah, per cop.
50 an hour.
$150 an hour.
So we had 3. It was what, $50?
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed you had mentioned that on your live too.
Yeah. We was paying them. They took them.
They still don't want to come.
Yeah, they no.
They didn't want them to
Miss
serve
Frank
and
Green
protect.
took them, told them that we had a look.
City didn't take
Who did?
the deputy chief and the chief of police.
Charles Brooks took them?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Wow.
Allegedly? Or
Well, no,
No,
because
they don't-
they took
Captain Rice and Charles Brooks told me themselves.
okay.
Oh.
Okay.
they took them because we pay them too much, so I got to be doing something illegal.
Oh,
wow.
my goodness.
Wow.
That legal is going gotta be going on for this.
Have they not seen the numbers you do at 708?
I mean,
Well,
hello.
Don't tell them about it. Jealousy is a weak emotion. You
That's
know,
why. That's, okay. Before we wrap up all of that, I need to say this. Why does it feel like every year around homecoming is when this happens?
it's monetary. They don't want us to get their homecoming money. They want us. They want homecoming to be for their businesses. It's okay for one day for everybody to come to Campus 805. Did you know Campus 805 actually used to be the school I went to?
Really?
Yeah, man, it was Stone, man. Like I got history.
Oh, yes.
I fell and hurt the back of my head right there. So, in the hallway. and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Campus 805 is one of the weirdest damn places I ever been in my life.
Man, what you talking about?
I've never been. Y'all
been
defeated?
there.
Like,
I've been
being in
the
the
fun.
It's weird. It's weird.
Have you been over there?
Like the little,
Have you?
the breweries and everything is weird. Like it's real dark in some areas where it don't look like nobody's
and
in
the
there.
people are weird.
And the people just walk around like
I don't know.
zombies.
It's a very weird. It's like a demonic place. I don't know.
Walking
if
house.
they
Why
got-
y'all do Stone like that?
Well, they kind of like the city sold it to them. It was a black school.
It was. I mean, I went to Westland for a little bit.
It was a black school
So
too. Yeah, they sold that one
I
too.
know they sold that one too.
What about Butler?
Yeah,
they
I went to
sold
Butler
it.
too. Yeah,
I
they
did
sold.
too. They
Why
sold
they
that to
sold
the church.
that?
All the black schools.
Why did they tear down Johnson?
Why?
JLJ.
That's a black school too?
It's
Yeah,
black.
Yeah.
So all the black schools is just gone.
Well, I think they
building.
finna get Lakewood now because they don't got no money. They don't want.
I
Yeah,
said that.
they don't want to. They don't want to. Yeah.
You don't think they
No,
will tell me
Lee
that?
got the knowledge.
Well, they got that magnet program through there.
I know they're not gonna tell them hustle high.
Well, that's good. That just means it's gonna be they gonna be teaching your children. I pray that they start talking about economics though, because the blacks don't have any economics, and if we don't know even much about credit, we in trouble, man.
That is exactly why I said, like, a lot of people are naive, and then usually they don't come from black households that teach and put those things into the environment. So school is only leaning on maybe 2 subjects now? I don't even think it's the primary 4 anymore.
No, I
It's
think,
just 2 now, ain't it?
yeah, P and P.
Basically,
Be in lunch. What you do all day? So I was at lunch second, third, fourth period. 15, 16, 7.
But seriously, I mean, they don't teach these kids anything.
Nothing.
They don't teach them nothing no
I
more.
know when I came home, I was so hard on MJ about not knowing how to write in cursive. I said,
Oh yeah, they cut that out.
I said, how you gonna sign the check? You ain't gonna be able to sign the check.
Dad, we use computers.
Yeah. Hey, that's what my baby said, "Mom, we got tablets and computers, Chromebooks." Oh,
Yeah, technology's taking over. That
well, you need to know how to write your name in cursive. That's
yeah.
I think that just add character to a person. It does. You gotta learn how to write in cursive.
You need
man.
a signature.
Yeah, you need a signature. You ain't signing no checks if you don't. Let me tell you something. I want y'all to understand something. In prison, it's crazy about how you watch different ethnicities. Do you understand that the Jews don't kick it with us in no fashion?
Nope.
I understood.
Unless they're getting money. Okay. And the biggest thing is, it's five of us here. Tell me how many Jews y'all went to school with.
0.
Because their education factor is so much higher than ours. And they teach them so much more that they won't even school them with you.
Wow.
I mean, the majority of them are doctors and lawyers,
Bankers.
own businesses. So
Diamond.
makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, real estate.
So right.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Heavy
So
on the dime.
but they don't. Nobody got one. It's 8 of us totally, and nobody went to school with 9. Nobody went to school with a Jew. You can't.
Not one.
I'm gonna tell you a story. Y'all might not believe it. I was in Shelby County, Holo. It was a Jew on the run for embezzlement. They catch the Jew, they bring him in. Bruh, you might think I'm lying. Somebody brought his food to the jail every day. Every day.
What?
That he did not eat the food we ate.
And was it religion tied to it that they were entitled to bring it? But it was religion tied to it.
Yes.
I mean, but their food is a whole lot different than our food, period, though.
What's that politician, Schumer? What's his name? Man, he out of Jersey area. He looked out for all of them no matter where they go.
Wow.
Looking out for your people. Why can't we do the same?
Yeah. So, you just got to understand, them people don't even educate their people with us. They so much far ahead of us because they're teaching simple economics. That's why I stopped going to church. The thing go around 2 times. Whatever y'all
Offering plate.
It go around about 2 times. But we ain't talking about what you're doing with it. The economics, I need to know what you're doing with the pots. Like, where the money go?
Building for a cuz.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going. I'm building on my own.
No buildings been built, but they got
all I'm saying is we need to be teaching. Church is what we always took pride in.
Yeah.
A simple economics class within Black churches would be a success story.
You are so right. Zancy, that is like a really great idea.
Yeah.
You gonna go back to church and give it to them?
No, I don't like church anymore.
Okay.
I don't like pastors. I have a problem with pastors because they won't tell the people what they need to hear.
No, because they have to classify them. Right, that doesn't pay.
It don't pay to tell
That's a
people.
gimmick.
Yeah, that's what I don't. I have a problem with that.
You know they want you to keep putting in that plate.
Yeah.
That goes around.
They pass at them little fence.
I was at a church and the damn pastor said, "Oh, we take cash app." I got up and went to the bathroom.
What they said is
I got up and went to the bathroom because I didn't want to bust out laughing because I said, "I know." This man did not just say.
Someone got
He said, "Oh, we need our lights on too," and I said, "Oh, this is some devilish ass shit, though. I don't like that. Don't be money hungry."
You can't ask the church to not take all forms of payment.
Man, it's the way you do things, man. It's the way y'all got pay.
Like that's the excuse. That's the excuse y'all use not to pay.
This is the audience, y'all. The audience has an opinion.
That's the normal one too. I ain't got it.
You gonna look at the church and you like shit. You don't look at the church and say, I don't want to pay them to tell these
No phone pay.
The pastor
gonna get that money.
They gonna get that money by any means
They gonna get
necessary.
Like they gonna go get that money.
But they're not putting it into their community where the church is at.
Well, that's why I stopped going. I didn't see no growth in development.
That the black church take the black dollar and they put it in the white.
The man told you that. And then they loaned it out to white people to put business over there.
Oh, wow.
It's all around the black church in the black
Man, there's certain things we should be talking about, like with Redstone. Blacks should take their money out of Redstone. As a businessman, I've learned that Redstone Federal Credit Union is the worst place for a business or really a black person to be in. And most banks ain't gonna give you no but a car loan.
So they need to put it in one of them banks in Wyoming that the old man owned.
No, you need to put it in a community bank. You need to go downtown.
Well, that's what I do.
You would be better with a Bryan Bank, River Trust. You got to find you a community bank. You got to find somebody who sit down and will talk to you.
Yeah.
You can't go to Redstone. Redstone doing projects. They doing $1 billion projects. They won't talk. They don't care nothing about
They don't give a damn about it.
Yeah, you can do $700,000-$800,000 a week, and Redstone don't care nothing about you. Because they're on such a high plane.
I agree.
Some community banks, y'all.
Community banks.
Some of them
Invest
little
your
bitty
money.
mom and pop banks don't come.
Yeah, invest your money in
When
them.
708 first started, the building was paid for, and the line of credit was $5,000 from Redstone. I asked them, what can I buy with that?
5,000?
That's
as long
all.
as it's been standing?
No, when it first started. But we had jobs. You got to understand something. If you got a job, you don't need this right now as a business. This is right now, they consider it a hobby, because it's not developed.
Gotcha.
So, but we had jobs, and the line of credit with our jobs was $5,000. Because they don't believe in it. She was talking about the high risk of restaurants, because we made it past 5 years.
Yeah.
So it's really a success story because 5 years, it makes or breaks. It makes or breaks a restaurant or a business in general.
And most of them going too.
Yeah, and most of them going too. That's what I said. So when you make it 5, you doing something.
I see that a lot too here.
Yeah, most of them going too.
They open and they close.
Yeah.
They bring them and they shut them down.
Yeah,
Like,
and they
what?
change the name.
And they change the name. What's to that?
They open somewhere else and change the name.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
So, yeah, so and they're not, if y'all don't like their food, then they're in trouble.
We in trouble when we love 708. We in trouble right now. We ain't get no goddamn fried shrimp tomorrow, and I'm mad about that.
And what about the $5 wing place companies?
That's what I'm saying. Like, God,
Nobody else is doing that, you guys.
Nobody food is tasting like that.
And nobody's wing listen.
Yeah, so we sure appreciate y'all, man. Just keep us in prayer.
Yeah, and just show up on Thursday.
And if he want to put a tent out there, I told him I'd come out there and help him serve the plate.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do too much work.
Cause they ain't doing that. He worked hard enough already.
If Zanzi tell them people we got a tent set up, the food is gone.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do too much work.
Before we wrap it up, though, I do want to get into Cardi B.
Oh,
Oh shit, yeah, we threw you in the bone.
Yeah, because I want to hear what you got to say, too. All right.
About Cardi B?
Cardi B being pregnant right now with Stephon Diggs. And that's her man. That's her man right now. But, he just had a baby 2 weeks ago.
How long you been talking to Cardi B?
Couple of
A couple of months.
And another woman is pregnant right now. With her. They brace
Man, I'm
pregnant
proud of
together.
Stephon.
He done shot all the
I'm proud of
things,
Stephon too.
Yeah, he done wasted all their money.
He wasted all what money? Wait, y'all, let me get to my question first of all.
He got 3.
Let me ask my question first of all. Dating while expecting, right? How do you feel about dating while expecting when it's a woman expecting or a man expecting?
Let's just, you on the other end.
How you gonna date a woman?
I'm saying as far as a man goes, no. As far as a man goes, say if he has multiple babies on the way, right? Would you date him? Would you date him, Keith?
Would I date what?
You shoot shot left and right.
Would you date him?
Oh my Jesus!
Would you date him? Would you date a man and he has a baby on the way?
If he was honest from the beginning, yes. However, I am not staying with a man who steps out on me and have a baby.
Okay. Dash, would you date a woman who has a baby on the way?
Would I
Not for
date a
you.
woman that has a baby on the way?
Yeah, she's pregnant. Would you be fucking with her while she's pregnant?
It's because clearly she ain't with the man no more. She's dealing with you.
I know that thing gonna be good.
She gonna guard up.
So you gonna date her? You not gonna date her?
But they just said you don't like pregnant.
I'm not
doing it.
I'm not
Yeah, true sex. She ain't doing it.
I'm not doing
Okay.
Would I date a woman that's
Would you
pregnant?
date a woman that is pregnant?
That's with the right hand now. We said date.
Yeah,
Intentionally.
I would not date her, but I would definitely.
Okay.
That's why I said date with the right hand.
One of the whole guard. Either one of the
I
whole
would just
guard.
want to feel her.
Shoot the guard up.
I want to feel her.
Boy, I tell you about these damn men.
You trying to touch the baby head.
What?
You trying to touch the baby head. You trying to touch the baby head. The baby gonna come out with a dot on top of his forehead.
Would you date a man that has a baby on the way? Would you nip it in the bud?
I wouldn't nip it in the butt. I personally feel like if I met him and he told me he had a baby on the way and I like him and we dating, I
You
probably
can see
wouldn't
it
just
through.
cut him off.
Okay.
But depending on the type of man he is, it just depends on
That's
the
where the
type of
soft
man.
spots come from.
Yeah, I guess so.
The kids having soft spots when they born.
That is not where. No, B. That's not it. I already knew what he was going with that question.
But
Shut up.
I don't care. I'm a sucker for love. Can y'all hear me? I'm a
Well, my
sucker
baby
for
had a
love.
soft spot from his new stepdad.
Hello.
That means
I'm a sucker for love, y'all. So
They ain't foolish.
I'm not.
They
It
do.
depends on the man for me. It just depends on the man for me. If he a good nigga and I can see it through, I'ma see it through.
Okay, I'm gonna see it.
But during me and we dating and we're in a relationship and a baby just pops out of nowhere, that's an issue for me. Yeah, you would have to go.
You got to go. You and your baby got to go. Actually.
But now we're dating now, right? Because dating and in a relationship are totally different things, right? So
Come on,
dating?
shut him up,
Dating is
please.
just fucking.
no, dating is you're getting to know someone. You're just basically
If
getting to know someone.
if I'm dating,
With
you know,
intentions,
fucking what?
yeah, Rick.
Not
I mean,
intentions.
Definitely.
well, yeah, you might
can't
be
put
into
date on not fucking.
You might be.
You can date
Some
without
people
fucking.
date without having sex.
I
Some
date
people like to test drive their cars.
Oh, you're not dating.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
You just talking to somebody.
Well, I be talking all the time. I ain't going home with you though.
Oh Lord,
I ain't even to the college.
I don't know. You gotta make sure I get home,
Never, and you will never do that.
Quincy.
I ain't doing that either. I'm going on home. I'm going on home. I'll talk to you later. Don't y'all listen to this audience member. Young ladies, stay focused, okay? It's a man you, okay?
You got to go home when we get done here.
Stay focused,
Quincy,
you guys.
What's up?
would you date a woman that is expecting?
I have before.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's different.
All right.
Yeah.
When you in a relationship. When you in a relationship.
Oh, y'all,
Hey,
yeah,
y'all,
right.
Cause I've dated before. Let me get. I've dated.
After the date, We went home and we had fun.
He or she call you.
Oh,
How many months pregnant was she?
Like 7 months.
Oh, she was
Oh
big.
my God.
You the baby. You the baby.
There's a limit.
You the
There's a
baby.
limit.
I'm feeling so
There's a limit. There's a limit. I feel like there's a limit. There's no way that you're
I
going to
was
go into it
I was trying to
dating
be
a
helpful.
woman.
Hey, that thing that was going down the leg.
What that boy?
You had to wipe. You had to wipe. You had to wipe. You had to wipe them motherfuckers before you got
Blood.
it. I know that motherfucker. So
Them motherfuckers, this color's off the chain.
Oh my God.
You gotta be after dog too, because Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Lord have mercy.
that's a big barbecue.
Yes,
you ask the question.
Oh my
it
Lord.
was pretty
You
big.
want to know what Cardi B?
Was she bent over on the side?
Man, she liked it every way.
Damn.
What Cardi B? What they said Cardi B was?
Who was looking like?
What's her husband like the rapper?
Offset.
He accused her of fucking somebody while she was pregnant with his child.
He's butthurt. He would say that.
Well,
But-
she might have did. She
When you boss, when you leave a nigga for a better nigga, a nigga always gonna be hurt. He got some nigga with
Leave
that.
a nigga for a better nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a better nigga
That's
though.
not
Bill.
Kevin.
I don't know if that's
I mean, but she said, listen. We can't be mad at her for what. We can't judge her, but she might be okay with it.
Not a better nigga.
She might be okay, but she might be okay with that. She might be okay with that. She might love that
What was
nigga. She don't need that
Stephon
nigga
G's
for
last
nothing. She got more money than him, so she don't need that for nothing.
It was big.
She said that gonna make her happy.
Well, he don't have more money than Cardi.
That's what I said.
He doesn't have more
At the
money
end of
than
the day,
Cardi.
she said that man makes her happy. She haven't fucked that
Yeah.
with for no man.
She said,
So at the end of the day, she don't give a fuck about what he got going on.
you can look
It's
at
a fact. He don't got more money than
He
Cardi.
don't make more money
It's
than
a fact. We can pull it up.
Google it. Cardi don't owe nobody.
No, they be suing her because she hot
And
ass.
she got the money to pay though.
Like you can really.
But we can Google that. No, it is a fact.
You can't really determine Cardi. She got a camera.
I'm about to say, what's
Does she
your
run for
favorite?
something?
For the what?
Oh Lord.
Oh, the way she was promoting.
I'm gonna say I got to tell myself.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I fuck with it though because back in the day, do you not remember when people were putting their music out? They used to be
out.
at the
Yeah,
record
they don't
stores.
do
They
that no
used to be
more.
on the corner.
She had
Shit,
a blanket.
what's
on
up?
the street with the vinyl and stuff.
But it's Cardi we talking about, you guys. She comes from the hood. She comes from
Bronx.
that
She from the
life.
Bronx.
Like that's what
She
she
got
from.
none of that now either.
She doesn't have
And
to.
she's still chilling
But she's
around.
humble and she's letting the people know she's not above her means.
No.
By any means. I mean, look, the way she's living right now, this is typical, right? Let's just take celebrity off of it. It's a lot of women that are pregnant in this situation. It's a lot
Right
of
now.
men that do this type of shit
Right now.
all the time.
Right now.
Let's just take celebrity and pro player off of it.
Yeah.
I mean, they are humans too, and I think people forget that.
They just in the limelight.
They're just in the limelight.
That's it.
Shit,
The
this shit
niggas
happens
living
all
like
the
that
time.
every day.
Yep.
It's
Right
women
now.
that go through this shit
Right
every
now.
day.
Right.
So with that being said, because y'all say people live like that every day,
They do.
but it's only looked at because she is a celebrity. So because people live like it every day, that does not make it okay.
No, it does
Who said
not.
that? Who
It
said
does
that?
not.
Where did you get that from?
No, but the way y'all are saying it.
No, that's the way you're taking it. That's your
No, say it how
mindset.
you just said it.
No,
Say it how you
that's
just
your
said it. Repeat how
mindset.
you said it.
I
You
don't
said
have an
niggas
opinion.
is
You heard it.
It's only saying something about.
It's only glamorized because they are celebrities. People live like that all the time.
I'm broke. I'm be out on the streets again.
Well, we know that's a joke, right?
Yeah.
And her going back to Offset after he done cheated on her 1,000 times while she was pregnant. Then she come across a man who probably made her feel good. Like we cannot understand.
Everybody don't want to terminate.
Not everybody, right? She loves having kids. She might feel like, you know what, fuck, I'm having my baby.
Yeah, he made
Yes.
other women feel good.
So,
So yeah, he's doing a great
There's
job.
nothing wrong
He made multiple women feel good at the
Okay,
same
but
time.
at the end of the day, at the end of the day,
she picked the right one.
like Nick Cannon, like we was talking about Nick Cannon.
Cardi
We
B.
was on break. We was talking about Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon have multiple of baby mothers. Multiple. Some of them all pregnant at the same guy.
Yeah, but you got young grandkids. You still want to have one? You still want a baby?
Yeah.
You gotta adopt.
Yeah, that's
You gotta adopt.
Why?
Who is that? Who is adopt?
Adopt a baby.
Do you want to have more children?
They do
Oh
that type of
my
shit.
Lord.
That's sick.
But you know what? Honestly, I'm happy that they did create that because women were just looking to stop
Did
I'm
you know Sharon Thompson, the one just died?
What?
That was my best friend.
If she didn't put that baby
I went to the funeral, man. I choked that so bad.
that nigga that she got pregnant by would be put in jail if he didn't give her no goddamn money.
Well, see, but that's child support. Not every woman stems to child support. Not every woman does. Some men force a woman hand. So if you know that you can't be a good man to take care of your kids,
anytime a woman gets pregnant, she forced the man.
that's some bullshit.
What
to
are
say.
you talking
That's
about?
some bullshit to say. You have a dick and you know to pull out, nigga. You know not to nut in this bitch. If you know damn well you don't want to have no fucking baby.
Prenup.
Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. It's just about being smart. And if you know you can't do that, nigga, then use a condom. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's common sense. So you know, okay, if a bitch if I get this bitch pregnant, now she trapped me. I'm gonna pay child support. Well, child support and all that is a trap.
What I'm saying is this. I think it's bullshit that at the end of the day, that a woman can decide that she's going to give birth to a child, and she can go in 45 days and put that motherfucker in a drop box and leave, and nobody knows who the fuck she is.
You know how many niggas do that?
No.
You know how many niggas get a bitch pregnant, disappear,
No,
never come back?
that bitch don't know who her baby daddy is.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Some bitches don't know who they
Not
fucking
knowing
daddy
who
is.
your baby
But some
daddy
bitches
is.
don't know when they fucking multiple niggas, they don't know.
And she ain't gonna be the first or the last bitch. And it don't even
Yeah,
matter.
so
Baby.
why
Just get your baby regardless.
why she can't go to jail?
Why does she need to go to jail? She took her baby to the drop box. She should go to jail. She took the baby to the street. She took it to the drop box. That's a smart thing for them to create for women to not make making dumb decisions and putting their baby in the street and putting their baby.
So
And doing it anonymously.
So they created a space for women who don't want their
But why
kids.
she get one? That's the point of making. Why does she get one? Because after the baby is here.
Because women can't do what men do, and men can't do what women do.
Stop making them comments like
I'm
it's
just saying.
Y'all been making comments like it's okay that a woman can do what a man.
We make those comments. I don't want to do what a man do. Because I'm not a man, I'm a woman. I never want to do
I'm
what
not
a man
masculine. I don't know.
never ever want to do what a man does. I promise.
No.
I am a woman.
For real. I like
There's
niggas. My
certain
daughter.
steps you're supposed to take though if you have a baby and then you don't want the child. That's not the right step to put it in a fire. What you do? Drop it off a fire station?
Okay.
Can you explain this? Explain this to us.
People that may be watching, that will be watching.
That's not.
Can you explain this?
Some of these fellas in the room that act like they don't have
that. 5 days to take a baby and put it in a drop box in the
Where?
fire department.
Oh, any fire
department.
Any
And more, and some of them they put it in Huntsville. Because they have it, it's a safe box. It's a safe box.
It's like a safe for the baby.
Safe for the baby.
You go to
Is somebody
the
there in Muscle Show?
you pull the box and you put the baby in, you close it, and you can leave on the slow.
And it's like a signal they will get to let them know that the baby was dropped off.
What's wrong with that?
I think that's the most
But they got
safest
your ass on
way.
camera when you walk out.
How? Would you rather a woman go drop a baby on the goddamn corner?
No,
And kill the baby?
no, you
Brandon was dropping babies off.
No,
Is
what
that
you-
not what was was happening.
You know, once you have the baby at the hospital, you say you don't want the child and they proper care.
Don't want to even be seen.
They don't want
That's
their
anonymous
name to
when you
be-
take it to the drop box.
You know, well, you should have went 9 months. You should have went 9 months for the baby then if you don't want to be seen.
Some women don't give birth at the hospital. They secretly have the baby at home
In the
and go drop that baby off.
Yep.
They family ain't even.
Part of depression is real. You a man, so you'll never understand.
No, but that.
Shit, I ain't gonna let my baby drop in no drop box.
But you a pop.
You had no choice.
But you ain't got a choice.
But
You ain't got a choice. If you not in that, if you gonna take care of that child by yourself,
Yeah.
Shit, you gotta step up. Shit.
some men
But
ain't
not all
doing
men
that.
do that.
And not all women are ready to let them do it.
And not all
Yeah.
women gonna do
But
that.
but
But
it's
you got to if you
but
gonna
it's
give your baby
okay.
up.
Yeah,
You don't know who raising your child.
She don't fuck with you.
He should be the first.
Anyway,
This
she's
makes
not gonna
sense.
give you that choice and chance. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So she's not even gonna put you on child
I ain't
support.
even
She's
know
not having your baby.
Yeah.
You cheating on me, whatever the situation
It's
is.
not right,
don't
though.
fuck with you. It's not.
It's not right
It's
though.
very
But I feel like that's for certain
should've thought
situations.
about all
Women who's
that.
been
She should've
raised.
thought
You
about
just
that shit
don't
while I was
know
early.
the
No,
scenario.
even if you
It's
get
not
raped,
a
you still go through the proper procedures of giving your child away and be like, okay, but you just don't
But
drop the baby off.
what if they had the baby, went home, having a tough time with this baby? You don't understand. You never had a child. You don't want to call nobody when your baby crying from the sun up to the
So you
sundown.
just go give
You
your
have
baby
no
away.
peace
Well,
at all. When you
some
go
people don't have
that
nobody.
shit is real.
Yeah, I know
For
it's
women,
real.
women kill their
It has to be real.
So if a
Yeah.
woman feel like I don't want to kill this baby, I just go drop this baby off because I don't want to harm this child. Because my mental, I can't do it. That's what that is after a woman have a child. Especially if you're doing it by yourself. What if you don't have your mother? What if you don't have the baby daddy? What if you ain't got no daddy? What if you ain't got no family?
at all?
What if you was raped? What if you don't know the scenario, the situation, or why they created this for women? They was tired of seeing babies on the fucking street dying.
Yeah. Or just left. Just
But that's something, y'all.
It's a tough conversation.
that's something for y'all. And I like how you said that.
But I like the fact some men were willing to step up and say, you know what, bitch, you ain't gotta be the mother.
I
I'm a
got it.
father. I'm gonna take care of my child. But a lot of men ain't doing that.
You gotta do black brothers.
You do have that. My brother's one of them.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Listen.
I ain't got no kids, but I know.
Yeah. So they're out here.
That's why it's hard for me to cope, to understand it, because, like you said, I'm not a woman. And second of all, I do have 2 boys that I raised, you know, since they've been born. So it makes me feel like, it just makes me feel like kind of swing the other side. Like, why would a woman do that? Like my cousin said over there, like, once you have a child, you can automatically go put us on child support, take our life from us, get all our money, get half this check, et cetera, et cetera. But then, on the other hand, when you had a baby, you don't want it, there's no repercussion at all. You just go give away because you said, I wasn't feeling good, I wasn't feeling right. Because the baby.
I see that.
That makes a great point.
Yeah.
He makes a great point with that. Like that, I mean, you know, that's really one-sided. I mean, it's
Yeah.
And it is on
really
time.
one-sided. You know, so.
But that's
But what
how
about
it
the
is,
women
though.
that don't even know who their daddy
The
Yeah,
woman makes the
but-
last decision when it
Yeah.
comes to it, period. You can say, I don't want to have this baby.
But how
If
bad do you
wanna
dog
have
a
this
man out?
baby,
How bad do
you
you
don't
dog a
have
man
it.
out though? If he out there
You
making
don't have to
babies,
say so.
but how best you be dogged out if you don't know who the baby daddy is?
You a dog ass bitch.
There you go. So you like you can't dog a man for sleeping around having babies when you don't even know who the baby daddy is.
Yeah.
You're in the same
Women
boat
are doing
in.
that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, hey, you know,
Just choose
Just
them
all, you know.
wisely. Choose
yeah, ladies,
them
choose
wisely.
wisely, you know,
Gotta make better choices.
Make better
Me
decisions.
too. Lay down
Yeah.
with the right.
make it wear a condom, baby.
Final thoughts, because we need to wrap it up. We've had a good episode. Final
We had a
thoughts.
Great episode today.
How we gonna let that?
Y'all
Final
look
thoughts.
crazy. Y'all look crazy then. All I can say is shit. Don't sleep with all them niggas if you don't know who your baby daddy is.
Over the whole show,
Over
dude.
the whole show, yeah, we had a lot of good points. But I'm coming to the real shit now. Because when you think about it, yeah, don't sleep with all them niggas if you don't know the baby daddy. Don't have unprotected sex with a whole lot of niggas.
Yeah,
You know,
please.
find the right one and, you know, be with or strap up and be afraid.
Even if you are
One of
looking
those,
free,
you know, yeah.
use protection.
Yeah, do
There's a lot of diseases going around out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be
Can't
careful.
get rid of.
Be
Yeah.
careful.
Okay. Keith, final thoughts.
Yeah, so basically this was a crazy it was so much stuff. But I guess what I'll just leave with is support your community, whether it's your clubs, your restaurants, your bars, even your kids in school, even down to the women out here having sex, like get pregnant, baby. Somebody gotta rub that baby. Don't nobody tell them, baby. Listen, that ain't the way to do it, boo.
They'll be okay.
It's gonna be okay, but that ain't how you do it, sugar. No, stick with one. And to the men, I salute y'all too, because it is some real stand-up men out here. But y'all gotta be careful too who y'all lay down with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what your grandma told you? Lay down with a dog, you bring one home.
Please.
All right, that's my final thought.
Okay, Quincy.
What if you live with a cat?
Quincy, what's your final thought?
Lay down with a cat, you got 9 lives. You got 9 lives. 9 different babies. 9 different daddies.
Oh, wow.
You don't know who the daddy is.
It's stupid.
Do cats know that baby daddies are?
Because they do
never seen a cat.
all different types of
They be doing all types of shit.
But they're animals. Okay. Quincy, final thought?
No, my final thought for the night is, man, we need everybody to come out September 25th down to the city county building. Make sure I come out and support. It ain't just for him, it's for us. So, y'all come on out and support. Stay safe. Strap it up.
Zan with the plan. Final thoughts. We appreciate you being here.
Completion with the
Most
conviction.
definitely.
You dropped a few gems. So, what's your final thoughts for the people?
Just no matter what you're going through, man, you gotta keep going. Stay focused. Stay positive. Handle your business, man. That's all I got to say.
Black and proud.
Black and proud.
Black and proud.
Soul brother number 1.
And